Hi, I'm Chris with Cali Soda Adventure and Review, and today we're going to be talking about my rooftop 8-gallon pressurized shower I got from Amazon. I'll show you what it comes with, I'll show you how it mounts, talk about its performance, and how much I like it so far. Stay tuned, let's watch the video. The first thing I'll show you is how it mounted to the vehicle. I have Rhino racks for my F-250, and this has a gigantic like a U-bolt that goes around the rack and then bolts on through the tank itself. The tank is made of plastic. It is electrically powered, meaning some of them that I've seen on Amazon, you have to go and hook up an air hose to it and the airline pressurizes it, while this one is electric. In my opinion, I kind of wanted that one more because I have more than enough battery power on the truck to keep it powered, whereas I don't have a whole bunch of different air sources. Let me show you what it comes with and how it hooks up and the performance of it. The shower came with this mesh bag to keep everything in so it can dry really well. It came with an extremely long male to male 12-volt extension for the hose. For the shower itself. There's a switch in line. It's probably at least 10 to 12 feet long with it all fully extended. And then it comes with an extremely long shower hose itself. When this thing's fully stretched out, man, it probably reaches a good 30 feet. It has brass quick connects on each end, so you can connect the hose to the nozzle anytime you want. The nozzle isn't really that adjustable. It does have a locking on and off position, which is kind of nice. You don't have to sit there and hold it per se. The only drawback is there's no holder for this on the side of the truck, so if you wanted to do a two-handed shower, you're going to have to rig your own type of setup. The hose itself, I believe it's probably made of some kind of surgical tubing with a cloth sheath over it, because part of the pressure that you get from this shower is actually the hose expanding and building up pressure, and then when you pull the nozzle, pressure from the pump and then pressure from the hose built up itself is what helps the water come out with such a high pressure. So I'm going to hook up the power to it. I'm going to hook up the hose to it, and then I'll show you, kind of how long the hose is and how much water pressure comes out of this 8-gallon shower. So when it first turns on, it's starting to inflate the hose itself. That's why it constantly runs for a little bit. So don't be alarmed if it doesn't shut off for a good, 20 seconds, 30 seconds or so. See, it shuts off. And when it loses water pressure, it'll turn itself back on. Right now, the hose is very expanded and very rigid. So there's a lot of pressure in there. Let me show you the water pressure itself. So here I have the shower nozzle itself, and I'll show you how much hose it actually comes with. I mean, it's kind of excessive. It's nice because I could use this at camp 30 feet away to do dishes. I could use this anywhere you wanted to rinse off, let's say a kid or a pet, or set up a little portable shower either on your vehicle like I have, or set up like, one of those little shower tents that you can buy on Amazon or online. So let me show you the water pressure itself. I'll kind of wash the truck off a little bit. But you can see, I mean, this is just, there's a lot of hose. And like I said earlier, right now it's really rigid. So the surgical tubing is completely inflated full of water. So you'll see how good the water pressure is. So the pump starts running because it detected a loss of pressure. So now all it's doing is just using some pressure that was built up from the hose plus pressure from the pump itself. Wash all the dirt off the truck. I've been neglecting washing this thing. So I turn the water off. The pump continues to run, which is inflating this hose. Once this hose has a lot of pressure built up in it again, the pump shuts off. It's that easy. Right now it's on more of a, so you can select it to like a jet if you wanted, more of a jet. I always have it selected to like the shower mode. But I could totally see, I mean, 8 gallons of this thing, it sits in the sun during the daytime while you're camping or hiking. Coming back and rinsing off would be amazing. And 8 gallons doesn't seem like a lot to take a shower with, but man, that's a long shower when you're camping for sure. Right now I have the shower powered by the lithium battery that I have mounted in the bed of my truck. You can also plug it into a cigarette lighter. With the amount of power that it really takes, you could run the shower without your vehicle running very easily. It's not going to kill your battery. Unless you had a really poor battery, of course. If you were worried, you could just run the truck or the car while it's running. But for the money and for the different features that it has, I really like this model. That's why I decided to go with it on Amazon. There's a lot of different other choices. Some of them, like I said, used compressed air power to pressurize the tank. I don't know. I just didn't like the idea of constantly having to hook up an air line to it and pump it up, and then it loses pressure or it has too much pressure. This, it's just constant all the time. Very easy to get used to, very easy to mount. It's streamlined, easy to take back off. You know, so if you're like a weekender and you don't want this thing on your vehicle all the time, you just do 2 little nuts on each side and the whole thing just comes right off. You know, obviously if it's full, it's going to be a little bit heavier, but if it's empty, no big deal. It doesn't weigh that much at all. So that's been my short review on this rooftop 8-gallon shower that I have bought from Amazon. I will include the link below, of course, if you're interested. If you have any questions about it, I'd be more than happy to answer anything that I can for you. You know, obviously spec-wise and stuff, contact the manufacturer. But if you have any questions about its use, you know, I've used it 1 or 2 times in the driveway just to kind of practice with it. But now that it's been sunny out, I'm letting it sit out in the sun and see how warm the water will actually get inside of it. Because right off the hose, it was very cold. But the more it sits in the tank, the warmer it's going to get. Very happy with the purchase, like I said. Check it out for yourself. Thanks for watching my video. The next related video is going to be on my shower awning itself. This is a whole completely separate shower awning I can have deployed on the side of the truck. And then I'm going to make a mount for this shower head up on my roof rack so I can have a hands-free shower whenever I want. Thanks for watching. Hope you're doing good in your life. And I'll see you on the next one.